What is going on, guys? Brad here from Pickdawgz.com, and I got a pick in the South Florida versus San Jose State college football game going down on Tuesday, December 24th, 2024. Here at Pickdawgz, we drop the most free pick videos at anyone, so click that subscribe button, drop a like. It helps us out a lot. If you guys are looking for the picks like the best, the picks like the most, including my $15 pick of the day, go to Pickdawgz.com, click the premium pick section, or click the link in the description of this video. You will find all my plays there. For all my big bettors out there, we do offer a VIP one-on-one service. This is for people with bigger bankrolls and high rollers, whereas our normal premium picks have something to offer to everyone. So if VIP does sound like something more up your alley, text the number on the screen and my man Kosti will get right to you. But alrighty, guys, man, we don't have many games on this Christmas Eve. We have this bowl game, and then I believe we have one college basketball game. So not much to sweat out, but I do got a pick in this South Florida San Jose State game. This game's actually being played out in Hawaii. I believe it's where Hawaii plays their football games, and so you could expect, a much shorter travel for San Jose State, where South Florida not only has to go to Hawaii, they have to travel all the way across the country to get there. So I will give an edge to San Jose State there with the travel, because traveling to Hawaii is not easy, especially with the time difference as well. But I assume these boys probably been on the island for a little bit now. It only makes sense. But let's break this thing down, starting with South Florida, 6-6 record, 6-6 ATS as well. And, this team has taken a couple turns this season. Their starting quarterback was Byron Brown. He was pretty electric. Dual threat quarterback, decent at throwing the ball, but he was really dangerous when he got out of the pocket. But he did get injured earlier this season. He got injured against Tulane and then ended up missing USF's last 6 games. And the thing is, he is questionable for this one. It looks like Brown may play in this game, so definitely keep an eye out on that. Even without Brown, we saw USF win some games to finish out the season. They did finish the season 5-4. They were on a kind of a nice little run there, winning 4 of their last 5, but then they took a tough loss to Rice. They're 5.5-point favorites in that game, lost that one by 7. Rice isn't a good team, so that was a little bit concerning there. And then the game before that beat Tulsa by 33. And the game before that, they were 1.5-point dogs going into Charlotte and won that one by 35. So there's some spots that I've liked how South Florida has looked. And they have a good running back in Naquan Wright. It looks like he will play in this one, so that's definitely something to watch out for. And one thing San Jose State does struggle with is their run defense. So if Byron Brown plays in this game and you got Naquan Wright as well in there, I could see them giving this San Jose State defense some troubles. And looking at San Jose State, man, when I first saw this matchup, I was like, is Nick Nash going to play in this game? That was big for me. Of course he's not. He's getting ready for the draft. I wish he was, though. He was one of the more electric college football players this season. I feel like he kind of fell under the radar because he did play for San Jose State, but I believe he led the nation in receptions, receiving yards, and touchdowns. So arguably the best wide receiver in the country, and I think that kid does have a bright future in the NFL. And it sucks that he's not going to play in this game, man. It definitely does, and we'll see how the San Jose State operates without him, because he was such a big part for the San Jose State's offense and as a team as a whole. But San Jose State, not a bad season for this squad. San Jose State is typically a bottom of the barrel Mountain West team, but they end up finishing 7-5, went 6-6 ATS. And, they kind of lost the games we expected them to. Of course, you lose to Boise State. They lost to UNLV, lost to Colorado State, lost to Washington State. Those are all games that they were pretty decent-sized dogs in, and they ended up losing. One game I thought they looked really good in. They went into Oregon State. They were 3-point dogs in that one, won that outright by 11. Finished the season off strong, beating Stanford. So there was some positives to this San Jose State team, but I really think a large part of that was because Nick Nash was so electric. They could just hike the ball, throw it to Nick Nash, and see what you could do. And I think that was a big reason of why they won so many games. Or not so many games, why they won 7 games. For this pick, guys, no Nick Nash, no San Jose State for me, guys. I'm taking South Florida plus the 3. Like I said, if Byron Brown plays in this one, I'd love it even more. But even if he does it, like I said, we've seen USF win games without him. And I think Naquan Wright has a big game. Like I said, San Jose State's run defense hasn't been great this season. If USF wants to win this game, keep the ball on the ground. And they should be able to move the ball. And on the other hand, I just don't see where the points or offensive production comes from San Jose State without their man Nick Nash. So give me South Florida plus the 3. If you want, you can buy up at 0.5 point. I typically don't do that. I have seen some 3.5s floating around, but while I'm recording this, it is 3. But I'm confident in that pick, man. I think this is going to be a close, fun game, but I think the run game of South Florida should get the job done here. I appreciate you guys watching this, man. Drop a like, drop in the comments you guys are taking in this one. You can follow me on Instagram at BradWinsBets if you want to follow my handicap career more closely. But most importantly, subscribe to Pick Dawgz on YouTube because we're just trying to help you guys win some money. I'm going to catch you on the next one.